The year is now 1995. I was visiting Auroville, the city in India, which is a cosmopolitan city, a city of all the nations of the world, established by Sri Aurobindo and his companion, known as the Mother. I have been named at that time chairman of the advisory board of Auroville, and in that capacity I visited it once or twice a year. And one of my visits, His Holiness the Dalai Lama was present. He himself often came to Auroville, since there are Buddhists, Tibetan Buddhists there, and it's a world city that is very congenial to His Holiness. I asked His Holiness to give me a moment of his time. He said, yes, very quickly, what can we do? I said, look, we have this notion of a planetary consciousness. How can we make it understood by people all over the world? He said, did you write anything on it? I said, yes, I have a draft, I have a few lines on what this consciousness is and what it means for people. He said, show it to me. I started reading it. His Holiness stopped me every few minutes, every few seconds sometimes, and said, but this concept or that concept needs to be brought in as well. His secretary was sitting next to him, and he took notes. After 3 hours, and in the meanwhile, of course, all the people were waiting and they didn't know what happened to His Holiness, why didn't he come out? They've had appointments with him. But he and I just kept working at it. After 3 hours, we had a few-page document. It was the basis of what afterwards I developed and shared with him and we finalized as the manifesto on planetary consciousness. This was the document to which we have dedicated the work of the Club of Budapest. I asked His Holiness if he would come to Budapest to sign in public this document, together with some of the other eminent members of the club. He indeed came. It was in October '96, and together with Sir Peter Ustinov, Yehudi Menuhin, then in absentia Václav Havel, Liv Ullmann, and a number of other luminaries, this document was read and signed at the Hungarian Academy of Sciences, and it became the founding document of the Club of Budapest. What we're going to do with this, how we are going to proceed to make this document and the idea behind it known, will be the subject of my next talk.